What's up? Welcome back to Al's Homestead. Today's video I'm going to be talking about how we're going to be doing a no-till garden system this year on our massive garden here. I'll be talking a little bit more in depth to what we're actually planting in vegetables and what we're planting in cover crops in the rest of the video. But just before I forget, if you're not a subscribe, go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more content, and hit thumbs up on today's video. So let's dive in. So you guys, right down here on this part of the garden, you may notice that there is some straw here. It's not just straw, it's also rotted chicken manure from our chicken tractor last winter. That is spread on this portion of the garden. The rest of the garden back behind the straw, where you see some tomato cages, and then right here in front of me, in front of the straw, that is also going to be getting some more of that from our compost piles right over there. And that's the part we're going to be planting on. We're going to be doing no-till. So instead of tilling up this mess that is a swamp, there's very low organic matter content in here. There's thousands upon thousands of weed seeds, if not millions. What we're doing to fix that no-till, normally we would just till it up, it would look good, but then summer would come, it would dry, it would bake, it would turn into cement, it would fill up with weeds, it would not look good. So what we're doing, our goal is to get some more organic matter and incorporate it into the soil, or just on top of it in this case, for at least this year, in the form of the straw. And then we're going to be spreading more of that down, and then we're just going to plant the seeds right under the top layer of that, so the seeds can come up through that. They'll have more organic matter to have the nutrients they need to grow than just as with the dead bare garden space. So that's going to be helping us with the no-till system. Another reason we're doing no-till is it actually stirs up weed seeds that are maybe 6 inches to 8 inches under the soil that would not normally come up, but when you till, you're bringing them up to the top, they're going to grow. Another way we're doing no-till, right down here behind me here, we have this big giant compost pile that the chicken tractor was actually parked right there, right where the pile is now, for the whole winter. So I was just laying down straw and shavings, and then of course their chicken manure. So that was building up this area right here. We're gonna let that heat up. It's already getting pretty warm. I just mounted up some more on there today, so that will heat up good. That'll break down good. That'll be a great area for this. This is our gardening area. We can put some of it in that pen where we put the stuff that the rabbits like to eat. And then right over here by the old dilapidated chicken coop that needs to be torn out very, very, very soon. There's still some bedding in here there. We can spread that right where I'm standing right now. Put that right down on the ground right here. The garden plants will love it on the ground here, which is already super fertile. We grew a really good tomato plant here last summer. It was actually a volunteer tomato plant. It was awesome. Another spot we're going to be doing no-till gardening in is right here in the raised bed. The raised bed, I did plant lettuce seeds. You saw that in one of my last videos. Go check it out. Guess what happened, guys? Blackie was over here a couple days ago, I believe. She scratched up that whole area where I planted the lettuce seeds. So even if they do come up, it's going to be in the wrong spot, so that needs to be replanted. We're also going to be expanding the raised bed where those bricks are to kill off any grass or weeds. We're going to be expanding the raised bed all the way to this gardening pen right there. And then we're just going to be doing the super lazy method of growing potatoes and be laying the potatoes down on the ground where those bricks are now. Put the bricks up, we'll actually incorporate it into the raised bed wall. And then we'll just be throwing some of our rotted chicken manure and straw right on top of the potatoes, letting them grow. Hopefully they're going to turn out fantastic. I think we'll be able to get pretty good results by doing that. So that's what we're going to be doing with the giant compost pile. This giant compost pile, this is not what we're going to use to put on the main garden way over there. We're actually going to be using this pile right here. That's what's going to be being put main garden way over there. What are the benefits of no-till gardening? So number one, you really just don't have to till, so you're not spending gas and time and money and headaches on a tractor and a tiller, or trying to pay someone who does have one. If you have a neighbor who has one, they can do it for you. I guess that's fine, but still, tilling is really actually bad for your soil. Why do you care about your soil? Because people are starting to learn now, healthy soil is the key to healthy plants. Not just healthy plants, they can't just grow in crappy soil. Sure, you can spend hundreds of dollars on nitrogen and potassium and phosphorus every year and spread it, but you're going to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars over your lifetime, and the pain of spreading it every year, and your soil is just falling apart. Every time you spread commercial nitrogen, it's actually killing all of the bacteria in your soil. Bacteria are good in your soil. They're beneficial. They're taking the soil, they're taking the organic matter and they're turning it into healthy things for your plants. So healthy soil, healthy plants, healthy animals, healthy people. Basically, the rule you should follow. So that's one benefit, or that's two benefits really. You don't have to have a tractor or a tiller or a plow to plow your land, or till your garden. You don't have to spend lots of money on fertilizer. I'm sure if you're paying for chicken feed, if you have chickens, I highly advise you to go out and get chickens, especially with this whole coronavirus thing, so you can have your own eggs. I'm going to make a video very, very soon, like 5 reasons why you should keep chickens. Post that, but that's just a reason. There's lots of reasons why you should do a no-till garden. It's healthier on the soil, like I said, healthier on the plants. So yeah. How hard is it to do a no-till garden? It's not really that hard. You just gotta have some land to be able to do it. I recommend starting out with raised beds. Raised beds are awesome. It's a great way to get out of the native soil. Just put some compost and organic matter and leaves and start a raised bed. I actually have some videos out on my channel how I made a DIY raised bed garden. That's actually the raised bed I showed you guys earlier in today's video, so go check those videos out. Last spring I made them, probably last March I put them out, so go check those out. Those can be helpful in raising it, or building a raised bed. Also, if you go check out last summer's videos too, I do show what the raised bed can do in a lot of those videos. It grew some really high quality plants. Soaked, and the vegetables just loving it in here. I told you guys I would do a video of how much of this garden we're actually planting up behind me here. So this side where the tomato stakes are, where that bedding is, we're probably going to be planting about half of the garden. So probably to about right here. We're doing that mostly just in beans and peas and things that are good for the soil, and a few sunflowers at the back, some oregano in the front. And that's really all we're going to be doing here, because we want to build up the soil, not hurt it any more than it's already hurt. The other half over here we're just going to be doing in cover crops like clover, some winter rye, and I can probably go and show you the winter rye seeds. But that's what we're going to be doing on this half. But first we're going to come across it with the chicken tractor, not the current chicken tractor that I have, but the one I'm going to build. We have all the supplies either on hand already or ordered, so the roofing panels are actually going to come in very soon. We can go get those at the hardware store. But we do already have the hardware cloth and the wood, so we will be building that. But we're just going to be putting cover crops on, knocking it down with the chickens in the fall, leaving a little there to cover it over the winter, and then probably just doing beans on that side next year, and then doing the cover crops and stuff on that half of the garden next year. So that's the plan for the main garden, if you were wondering about that. I haven't seen my chicken tractor already. You wanted to have like a little tour of it, so that's the chicken tractor itself. The chickens are inside, they want out. Henrietta is up on top of the nesting box. She wants out too. But that's the chicken tractor. I have 5 chickens. If you're new to the channel, they're in there. 4 Bot Rocks, 1 Production Red. I got the feeder in there, and they're starting to come out. This is what happens. You open it up. Anyway, I'll give you a little tour. the inside. So that's the feeder. They got a roosting pole. They got a nesting box that's not currently in use. Henrietta's up on top of it. And they have their water down there. And that's them pacing the tractor. The short story of this, I built it with repurposed wood that we planed off the outer layer of, 2x4s, greenhouse plastic, and then there's some wire under all of the greenhouse plastic to help support the plastic and to keep predators out. So that's the basics of this tractor. It works great. This is actually what I kept them in all winter long right here in Wisconsin. Guys, this isn't really related to no-till gardening a ton, but these peppers are doing great. I trimmed them down to 1 plant per container, and they're actually going to go somewhere where you saw that giant compost mound. The leaf lettuce also is looking great. If you're wondering why it's not all under light, it doesn't all fit under the light, so that I rotate this every day so each side gets enough light. Even this side is getting plenty, really. So the leaf lettuce and the peppers in here are doing fantastic. So we also did a recent seed haul at our local home improvement store. We got some kale, mostly to feed to the chickens and just to grow for fun. We got some gourds. Monster hybrid mix gourds are really fun to do as well. Then we got some tomatillos. Gonna try probably 4 plants of those for the first time ever. I also have some just standard beets. We're gonna try those again this year. Last year, deer ate them. Then I've got some watermelons. I'm just gonna try a couple of these plants, you guys. Again, didn't do great for me last time, but I'm up to trying it again. Got some Bush Blue Lake 274 green beans. We always grow these. That's what we'll be growing in the big garden that you guys saw outside. Got some winter rye as well. It's a cover crop for the main garden. And then that's going to do it for the seed haul, guys. Okay, so some good news here and some bad news here. Good thing I inspected the worm bin because I've never had mold before grow in my worm bin. So good thing I inspected that. I need to get the moldy stuff out of here. The good news is the worms are doing just great inside of here. They're loving it down here in the basement. That one's moldy too, dang. Not seeing any other mold in here, but the worms are just getting so fat, you guys. Worms are doing great. I think the most of them were right down here in the center of the pile, but look at these castings. Like, you can't buy this at a store. Or you can't at least buy them this good because wow, just here, get it out in the light. I'll get the camera to focus. Like, look at that. Like, this is, you can't make this stuff up, people. This is great. I'd recommend a worm bin because it's just a great way to break down your food scraps. Great project to work on, especially right now. UncleJimsWormFarm.com. Get your worms there. They'll probably throw in a free cocoa coir brick or some other free gift. You'll get your worms, your red worms, red worms. Get them in a tub like this. Go check out some of my other videos, link in the iCard. But wow, look at those worm castings. I'm going to have to do a worm update video, but look at that. I think, is this something sprouting? Anyways, look at that. That's just, like, this is just fantastic. I'd go as far as saying this is better than finished compost. Really, it's worm compost. I'm not seeing, oh, here is a worm. Found a worm, you guys. There he is. Good job, little guy. But yeah, they're just breaking down the stuff. Here's a big fat one. Look at that. But they're just breaking down the stuff. We blend it up like a smoothie. It generally turns out green. It's a green smoothie for the worms. And then they give us a great end product in the worm castings. Wow. Just wow. Anyways, that's all I got for the worm bin. If you guys aren't already doing a worm bin, go and do one. They're not really gross at all. When you get them in the bag, they do come in a big mass, but once you get them in the bin, and then you start getting this product, this beautiful finished product, you'll understand why I love having them. But again, just look at the finished product, what they're giving you. It's you can't buy this in a store, you guys. You can't buy that in a store. Give you guys hope. Spring is here. Before you go, the tulips down here are actually up, so that is awesome. Spring is here, you guys. So thanks guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Comment down below, hit thumbs up on the video. See you right back here in the next one. Signing out.